I've been flying around FiveM looking for some new serious roleplay servers to have fun on, and me and my friends found new Wave Roleplay. It's labeled as a serious roleplay server with plenty of activities to do, such as go-karting, and with a low population, the city's RP is kinda centralized. If you're looking to be a law enforcement officer, this server's for you. It's got plenty of tools to try to help you catch criminals, although the cop to civilian population is around 2 to 1, making it kinda difficult for you to find civilians. The civilian population is generally nice, although most people tend to stick in groups, making it kinda difficult to even find new people to RP with. If you're a criminal, you don't have much to do in the city other than the typical drugs and robberies. There's not really too many unique ways to be a criminal. The Mirandization process means absolutely nothing to these Leos. They'll detain you for over an hour for using your Fifth Amendment, or they'll try to construct evidence around you. They'll make up phony prints that they'll say that was found in a system, and they'll even convict you of crimes you've done in another city. So with that in mind, here's some body cam footage I've captured over the last 3 days, although my voice is not captured on the body cam.
You gonna tell me your name, sir, or are we just gonna stand here looking at each other? The more you tell me, the less you're gonna spend time in this cell. But if you want to tell me nothing, I'll just stand right over here. Come on, sir, don't make me come in there. Do you have your driver's license? You just not want to talk to me? I'm a pretty good guy. You need a sandwich or water or anything? Come on, sir, tell me your name, or I'll come in there and I'll find out. Oh, you're gonna take a shit. Man, come on. All right, well, don't commit Epstein in there,
What's going on here?
He's just not compliant.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't know his name. He's not in our database, so I can't try and use facial recognition on him. Nothing like that. I mean, I was able to search him.
Bring him to the parking lot. I'll meet you out there in a second. No ID.
I was able to search him. All I saw on it was that he had a knife. Grabbed that off him. Wasn't able to find an ID in time. He's not wanting to talk, and I tell him if he talks, he'll be in here for less time.
Looks strangely familiar to me. I think I pulled him over earlier.
Thank you.
All right, and then also, sir, what is the what's the other fella in the car there? What's your name, sir? His first name's fine.
Homie, we can't hear you. I think your voice box is messed up.
Yeah, man. Sounds like you might be like trying to be a mime or something. Oh, Richard. Okay. What's up, man? So you got a haircut?
Sir, I can bore you to death, I promise. I have quite a bit of knowledge about World of Warcraft. Alright. No one knows exactly how the universe began. Some theorize that a catastrophic cosmic explosion sent the infinite worlds spinning out into the vastness of the Great Dark. Worlds that one would day bear life forms of wondrous and terrible diversity. Deciding at last to undo their works throughout the universe, he resolved to form an unstoppable army that would set the physical universe aflame. Even Sargeras' titanic form became distorted from the corruption that plagued his once noble heart. His eyes, hair, and beard erupted in fire against any who might resist the Titan's will. Kil'jaeden's first move was to enslave the vampiric dreadlords under his
Talk
terrible
about nerd
power.
shit, Chief. What the
The
fuck? Is going on?
dreadlords. I was trying to bore him to death.
Okay.
Hey, asshole. Is your name Richard? Is your name fucking Richard, dude?
I don't think he can see you. There you go.
Pretty sure I pulled
Hey,
you over, Richard,
do you-
earlier.
do you
in a
wanna-
black
do you wanna
Acura
speak
TL,
to us
and you were one
at
of the
all?
passengers.
You don't want to give us your name? You're gonna sit in here until you tell us your name, dude. We have to identify you. You're under arrest.
That's not contraband, man.
What is
We
your
have
name?
reasonable suspicion to believe that you were breaking into one of our cruisers. We went outside. You're in the parking lot, man. We heard the alarm going off. We just so happened to catch you running around outside of our police station near our garage doors, not obeying commands when we were telling you to stop, man. So we definitely have... That's out of the question right now, man. We have enough with reasonable suspicion, man. You breaking in, running away. I'm tracking that, man, but you're not even being compliant. You're not giving us your name, nothing, man.
Oh my god, I think I know you. I think I know you. You sound very familiar. Is this Chi-Chi? Huh?
Did you pull a Chi-Chi over at one point here?
Oh no, it's somebody from my last city, but he sounds just like him.
I mean, people have a lot of different
Yeah,
voices.
no,
Man.
I know, but it's a very distinct voice, and now he's being quiet because I'm pretty sure I'm right. All right, let him sit here. Let him sit here. I think I'm exact. I think I know exactly who this is, but he won't give me his name. You know who I am.
I
No.
was saying charge him 60K and lower time, just only because the prison doors. I'm trying to fix them right now.
Yeah, but they're just gonna escape. Well, what I'm saying is we
Yeah,
have enough.
yeah,
We have enough for a
yeah,
federal
yeah.
court case. A federal court case because they robbed a big bank, right? And like you could lead on
I'm just
this.
trying to move shit faster.
So we hold them in the nines. We get all their names.
His gay
He
ass
can
wants to take
he
me
can
back to
fingerprint
suck
them
my
all.
dick.
Get it
Yeah.
all on record. Get all their IDs. Just put them in for 99999,
Bro, the only reason
and then
he's
bring them
shit,
all
bro,
to trial
is
one by one.
fucking- I can't even say the word, but yeah.
Yeah, I'll get over
For the bank robbery.
Just fucking wants
I mean,
to
then we gotta do it for
put us in
everyone
jail
that
so he
robs
doesn't
that
have to
bank.
deal with us anymore.
Nine suspended for
Lame
long.
ass.
Well, it's the
Wants to be a
big
cop,
bank.
doesn't wanna do anything
It's a
as
federal
cop.
bank, is it not?
Every time we do something, he's like, "Oh
Uh,
shit,
I'm
we're
not
gonna
sure
do
about.
that."
I
The-
say
the-
we'll keep that idea. Keep that idea, but for now, let's just.
All right,
find the
whatever.
fuck
Do
out
what
of
you
them.
gotta do.
All right,
I gotta.
So we can get him out of there.
All right,
Get
whatever.
him out
Do
of
what you
there.
gotta do. I'm just gonna get out of here.
All right, I'm gonna do the
I'm gonna give this phone.
I'm gonna do the guy in the blue first because he really has to go.
Yeah, same thing with the guy right next to him.
I just have that recorded. Thank you very
All right, yo, what's up? I'm gonna do you first, all right?
What recording device do you have on?
Yeah, what fucking recording device do you have
Oh,
on?
you don't see my shirt?
You don't see your shirt?
It's black.
John Mark.
And for him assaulting me,
All
it
right.
doesn't matter.
All right, I'm gonna put you in jail. I'm gonna give you a charge for $60,000 and put you in jail for 60
Okay,
minutes.
I'm actually gonna subpoena your shit now. Thank you very much.
Oh, I gotta get him up.
It had to happen. It had to happen.
Or what?
It had to happen. Oh, hold on.
From what
Is
I
he still
saw,
talking?
I'm pretty sure you slipped and then he tried
This
to attack you with
fucking
his cuffs
bitch ass
and
cop,
choke you
dude.
out.
All right, did you get
He
that?
only does this shit when we're handcuffed. This funny ass.
All right, I'm gonna send you to jail. What's your ID?
Mr. Loki versus Mr. Casey.
I'm bringing forth the charge against Officer Casey with second-degree assault under Title 18, U.S. Code Section 16, and I'm also bringing a charge under evidence tampering under Title 18 U.S. Code Section 1519, and also I'm bringing in crimes done in the color of the law under Title 18 U.S. Code Section 242.
Mr. Casey, how do you plead?
For now, so from my understanding, the assault charges, I'm gonna need a minute, I guess. The evidence tamper.
Consult with your counsel there.
I did, Your Honor, but so the evidence tampering. I'll plead not guilty for now.
Okay.
On 2 of the 3 of the charges.
The court decides a $1 million reparation shall be paid to the defendant. And Mr. Casey,
Yes,
I
Your Honor.
expect better from you. And I will leave any disciplinary action up to your superiors.
Oh, that guy. Yeah. I remember. I was there very, very briefly. He was the passenger.
Down number 6 on the bottom.
Here.
And you can flex that number 6 muscle.
Some police armor that they did find in the trash. Because obviously, as you know, when our body armor gets riddled with holes, it gets recycled. Yeah, we heard the car go off. Yeah, we were literally right over there. And then we heard the horn going off, and then we go down there. There's nothing there. Check the back door. It was locked. The front one was not locked. And then 2 minutes goes by, and I see the guy jumping around out front. So I mean, he's definitely guilty of something, but we can't pin it on him. And him asking about the camera stuff, he knows that it's not gonna work because it's not something we have. I mean, we could bluff and say that we do have camera footage of it being him, and tell him that if he admits to it, that he's not gonna have that leisure if we don't have any lawyers in the city. This is tough. He had a knife and some extra body armor. I took both of them and put it in evidence. He didn't have anything else on him that was deemed a threat. I'd say, if he gives us his name, we'll cut him loose. But I don't want to waste my time. Yeah, I was gonna say we can charge him with failure to identify. That's a good point. Yeah. Well, yeah, we can do that now, but we can't charge a person if we don't know their name. I mean, we've kept him here quite a long time. And it'd be a month in prison. It's another misdemeanor of 250. I mean, I can tell him that he's looking at 2 months of jail time and a $500 fine, or if he can give us a name. Oh, I know. Oh yeah, trust me, I know. I can tell him that he's looking at jail time and a fine. Oh, I used to do it all the time when I was a kid. Yeah. Yeah, see, you got to get really good at lying. I was really good at it as a kid. You want a good example? Here, I'll tell you. It's a lie. You're gonna think I'm telling the truth. You look very nice today. All right, Jack. Here's the deal. I'm gonna give you two options. You can identify yourself. We'll verify your identity, and we'll let you go. Or you cannot identify yourself, and we will keep you in here and then send you to jail. The longer you don't identify yourself, the longer your sentence will be. Right now, you're looking at 2 misdemeanors. Failure to identify, which is a 10-month prison sentence, and a $5,000 fine, and also failure to respond to a lawful order, which is a misdemeanor, also 10 months in prison and a $5,000 fine.
Okay.
I think I know why he's not. I think I know why he's not identified. Well, I'm not going to say it. Never mind.
We can always do fingerprint check and see if he's in the system.
He's not. He won't identify. We couldn't get him on facial recognition or anything like that. So, well, I mean, as soon as you get processed in jail, we'll be able to figure out who you are, and then you're still going to get charged. You're still going to get jail and everything like that. Failure to identify and failure to listen to a lawful order.
I mean, you work with me here, man, so I can help you because if you don't trust them and if you got some trust in me, I'm your best shot to probably help knock some of these charges off. You mind if I have your name so I can just see what's up with you in the system, see if you've ever been in trouble? Well, I can have a talk with those other officers if you feel like some disciplinary action should happen, but I like what Well, legally by law, we're allowed to detain you up to 48 to 72 hours over because if you don't provide a name. So, I mean, because that's before you even get sent to prison. You know what I'm saying? Like this is pretty much just a holding cell, and there's a difference. So I don't want to see you have to do some bullshit time here and next have to go do hard time up that way because this is over a simple name. Well, technically that is a crime if you don't provide an alias or an actual name for like who you are, because you're failing to identify yourself. Did he give a name to you,
No.
Captain?
I think I recognize him from earlier, but I'm trying to get a confirmation.
You're being sent to jail for 30 months. Your charges are for failure to identify. I could say impeding an investigation because all we wanted was some information. I'm not going to charge you with that. Or you're getting charged with failure to identify and attempted grand theft auto. You'll be serving 30 months in the Bolingbrook Penitentiary. And you'll be, and it's a fine of $15,000.
Like the drug sales that we were responding to up north in Toledo, that's not normal at all.
The fingerprints that we took off the cruiser and the fingerprint that is on the barrier come back as a match with each other. You were the one that jumped over the barrier. That's how I took your fingerprint. If that fingerprint matches the fingerprint that was on the cruiser, which it was, and those two fingerprints match, Because that's not my cruiser. But yeah, but all you're getting into is semantics. But sir, I mean, I do apologize that you're going. Yeah, it is. We ran through the system. You've been convicted of other crimes in another city.
Rich. I'm tracking everything. Email. My chief sent me an email, man. So I do have to send you up north. Okay. Seems pretty clear to me, based on what he had. Don't drop the soap.
I spin around. All right, we're good.
We good? We good?
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Dude, I thought he was following us for a second.
All right.
Can you like switch over to the passenger seat, Holmes? Like,
You said that you and your buddy, who was in the Green Bay Packers jersey, you need to calm down. You were fine. You were around the corner. You were fine. Randomly? No, we asked that gentleman to. No, not randomly. I wasn't shooting randomly. We were shooting at the guy who probably stole that car when we asked him to stop. He ran out of the hospital. We asked him to stop. He did not stop. He got into the vehicle, took off, going down the street. At that point, we started shooting at the vehicle to disable the vehicle. You were around the corner. So would you like to tell me what actually happened, or would you like me to take you down to the station and detain you? All right. Well, I did give you multiple lawful requests, and failure to do that is failure to comply with the lawful order. So 117, go ahead and cuff him and search him.
Okay. The other right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in the court of law. You give the right to an attorney if you cannot afford one won't be appointed to you by the state. Do you understand these rights I've read to you?
He understands.
Okay. Do you want to charge him with anything right now, or just...
Nope, just search him.
Okay.
He's not under arrest, we're just detaining him.
Do you want to bring him in, or do you want to leave him on the sidewalk here? What do you want to do?
I'm trying to think. If he's not going to talk, there's no point in bringing him in.
I mean, I know this guy was with him yesterday when he ran from me, so it's the same exact fucking person. So I know he knows. I know he knows suspects.
Yeah, if you want to bring him in and put him in a cell for a little while, that's fine. We can hold him for.
Okay.
Yeah, we can hold him for a bit.
I can't believe I couldn't find him. Did you get a tire?
I don't know.
As soon as I got right here, he's gone. I'm looking left. I'm looking right. There's nothing in front of me.
Yeah, I don't know what vehicle he took off in, but it was pretty fast. It was weird. It was almost as though the vehicle was right there waiting for him.
Yeah, it was driving weird in the front.
Yeah.
And I was gonna, like, stop him and talk to him, but then you're like, he's running. I'm like, oh, fuck, so I gotta turn around.
Well, yeah, at first I tried to stop him. I said, sir, I've asked you a few questions, and he just thanked the doctor, and then
But
ran
there
out
was a
after
guy in
he
a
was running.
Packers jersey. That's why I thought it was a
There
local.
was a guy in the Packers jersey, right? So the gentleman in the Packers jersey was in the hospital. He was at the check-in station when I got
No,
there.
I think this was him. He was in the lobby. This guy we got in the back.
His hair was different though.
the guy that in the jersey was driving the red car. He's the one that rolled up in the red car. That's why I think.
Well, that's why I'm thinking they're all working together. That's why I mean, wait. Okay, so the guy in the Packers jersey, that car, was it left or right wheel drive?
There's a right wheel drive. It was right wheel.
Okay, so they're all together. So that means that this guy is connected with the guy in the Packers jersey. So yeah, we have every right to bring him in. That's like awesome, good police work.
Where's the fingerprints? Do you have a fingerprint scanner?
It's in the mugshot room. He's not under arrest, so technically we can't scan his print.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna have coffee. Just do me a favor. Don't turn around until I leave the room. Until I tell you, basically. All right, you're all set. Is he in his head? I think he's fucking. I don't
know. It's been
I think
quite
he
a
is.
while. So yeah, the story that he gave me was that he and his buddy, who was wearing the Packers jersey, were up around Vinewood and found the guy with a broken leg. And then they decided to bring him the pillbox. And I asked them, okay, well, why would you just pick up a random guy with a broken leg? And they said, well, just trying to be a good citizen. I'm like, well, yeah, I understand that, but he could be like a murderer or something like that. This is before I was able to check the ID and have you verify the ID of that gentleman. So, and I asked him where his friend with the Packers jersey was, and he said that he was just because I said, well, he was just here. I don't know where he is now. So I found that kind of odd. And then when they were getting, when the doctor was, I guess, finishing up on the gentleman who ended up being that escapee from the prison, he got up from the bed and he just walked out the door, and I asked him to stop, and you know the rest.
Do you guys have a tackle or no?
Yeah, it's run and press Alt. I'll show you.
Oh, is it Alt? Oh, that's it.
Hey, I just fucking body checked you, bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, look who's awake! How do you do, sunshine? Is he
I'm just gonna
talking?
run upstairs real quick. Might need to reset his voice box.
Oh, this again. You brought your harmonica. Well, he is an escaped convict, so I don't know if your friend's going to be around much longer. The gentleman in the Packers jersey. You're right. If we did have anything, we would charge you, but we don't have anything on you other than the fact that you didn't tell us the truth.
No, I mean you can charge him with aiding and abetting
failure to identify, aiding and abetting a fugitive.
Yeah. What did he say? I didn't hear him.
He didn't say anything, so I'm assuming he's going with option B. You're wasting your time. All right, let's see what we can charge him with then, because he doesn't want to give us any information.
Okay. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney if you cannot afford one, won't be appointed to you by the state. Do you understand these rights I've read to you?
All right, Sergeant Case, you want to go get his mugshot?
Sure. Do we want a fingerprint?
Yeah, I'll go. Yeah, well, I'll go with you.
All right. Hey, step back to the back wall, please. Face that for me. You want me to just put him in front here? And then walk away.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, no, just here, bring him over here. Let's scan his fingerprint first. Should be like right here at the desk.
Yeah. Can you put your finger on that for me, please? Please.
You press the button.
Oh, I do? I think that does it for mine, though, doesn't it?
I tried to find out. It doesn't actually say so.
Hold on. Oh, it doesn't work?
It works, but
Hold on. Fuck.
because someone has to be with you, and then you are taking their fingerprints.
Okay. I'll double check in the MDT right now after I get him set up here. Is that good?
Yeah. Well,
He's gonna here, I'll just we can uncuff him. He's gonna take his hat and glasses off. Alright.
all right, sir. Take your hat and glasses off, please.
Alright, you're all set.
All right.
What are you hitting him with?
Yeah.
And I was gonna like stop him and talk to him, but then you're like, he's running. I'm like, oh fuck, so I gotta turn around.
Well, yeah. At first, I tried to stop him. I said, "Sir, I'll ask you a few questions," and he just, thanked the doctor, and then like.
But there was a guy in a
just running.
Packers jersey. That's why I thought it was a
There was a
local.
guy in the Packers jersey, right? So the gentleman in the Packers jersey was in the hospital. He was like, at the check-in station when I got
No,
there.
I think this was him. He was in the lobby. This guy we got in the back.
His hair was different though.
the guy that in the jersey was driving the red car. He's the one that rolled up in the red car. That's why I think.
Well, that's why I'm thinking they're all working together. That's why. I mean, wait. Okay, so the guy in the Packers jersey, that car, was it left or right wheel drive?
It was a right wheel drive. It was right
Okay.
wheel.
Okay, so they're all together. So that means that this guy is connected with the guy in the Packers jersey. So yeah, we have every right to bring him in. That's like awesome, good police work. Well, escaping the prisoner breakouts, failure to identify with the police officer, technically resisting, aiding and abetting of a convict, and disobeying a lawful order. All right, Mr. Triggle, the last thing I say to everyone before I send them to prison, I hope you like prison food and penis.
Like a little pier where there's like helicopters that spawn.
Can you tell me where it is, maybe? The postal code?
Not really familiar with the map to be able to tell you. Pull it up really quick.
Go ahead and press turn off the engine real quick.
Hold on a minute, I can't hear you. It's I think it's called Shank Street. It's over there where the boat docks are. There's like a little helicopter landing pad. NPC is flying.
Yeah, probably. Oh, yeah, we slid in the water.
So where did you get it from, you said? You got it from a Civ?
Oh, yeah, that was my question.
I thought we got rid of those.
We can't, because I can't blacklist them. Well, I can, but if I do that, then no one. Because I mean, it has to do with the Legion thing.
What with all the locals going back to normal?
Yeah. Those are basically the two options that we have to deal with. I mean, I can see about if there's a way to stop helicopters from spawning in the world, but then the problem is that if anyone wants to have a helicopter at a later time, they wouldn't be able to purchase them.
Yeah. So the only way to have a helicopter in the city, guys, is to purchase it. We
Which
didn't
you
know
can't
about the
currently
locals.
do.
Yeah, so you can't currently do that. We didn't know about those helicopters, so as soon as I seen you in it, that's the reason why we came and stopped you guys.
Yeah, we just had to make sure.
Oh, I get it.
But yeah, technically, you can keep on using it, technically.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I mean. I saw it and I was like, oh, go get it and bust him out and you know, try to roleplay that.
So, question: you were there when he got arrested?
Huh?
You were there when he got arrested? Yes,
yes.
This
Yes,
is
we're
staff.
here
This
as
is
admin,
staff
man.
doing. Yeah. So I know, but did you see him get arrested?
Yeah. Yeah, I was one in the red car that got what's his face out.
Yeah,
I don't know
I just talked to him, so yeah.
All right. I was just clarifying some things, guys. Yeah, whenever someone appears in your vehicle, it's an admin. That's the only person that's going to do that. So, if we're talking to you like this, it's going to be out of character until we get the situation resolved. Like I said, we saw you guys in a helicopter, and we were unsure of how you obtained that. So, that's the reason for the stop.
I figured that, yeah.
Stop. Come over here. Come over here.
Over there?
Yeah, both of you stand against the wall. Stand against the wall over there.
Over there? You told me
Over
to
there
go
against the
here,
dumpster.
though. You told me to go over there, though.
Hey, back up.
You want me to go over there? Or you want me to go over there?
Go stand against the dumpster, man.
The dumpster? Right here?
Yeah, the dumpster.
Okay. Am I going to get arrested? What's going on?
Turn around.
Oh, the dumpster?
Don't move.
I'm not moving.
Don't move.
Okay. What am I being detained for, sir?
You guys just both ran out of that fucking stolen car. Are you kidding me?
No, we didn't.
No?
No.
I just watched you run out of it. That's why I turned around.
No, man. I was going to get my car out of impound.
You know where impound is?
Yeah, it's right down the street up there, across from the,
No, sir. Impound is at the police station.
No, it's right over there. I looked at it on the map.
No, sir.
Yeah, sir. You better drink that water.
I'm drinking it. Don't worry. So you guys telling me you didn't just crash the car when you were coming down 122 miles an hour?
No, honestly, sir, I was
right
just
in
getting
front of
off
me.
of work and I was
You
gonna
just
get my
crashed
car.
it, totaled it. I don't know where it is now.
No,
but
no, nope,
no,
nope,
no.
nope.
Are you bleeding or anything?
No, man. I just got off of work.
What's your name?
Bob?
Bob, what's your name? You guys got ID or what?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, where is it? In your pocket?
Yeah, but if you take these handcuffs off me, I'll get it for you.
I can get it for you.
No, you don't need to get it for me. Why are you searching me, sir? Pretty sure
Because
it's against,
I
against the
suspect
law.
you of stealing a car and just going by me at 122 miles an hour before you crash into that SUV.
But you have no proof of that, sir.
I just watched you do it.
No, you didn't. You were just accusing me because of my color.
No, that's not what this is.
That's exactly what it is. We're both the same color. See two black males running down the street and oh,
Alright, I'm
shit,
gonna
they
get your
must have been
ID
the
off
ones that
you,
stole
alright?
the car.
Alright, you're gonna be getting cut loose, but it's only because the fucking car disappeared. You guys are lucky.
Hello? You're for the weapon license? Want me to come in there?
No, I'll come around.
Oh, okay.
What? Alright. Alright, we'll keep it on the, we'll see what happens.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they're spectating us fucking listening in our conversation and shit. Yeah. That's why they're so like, that's why they're so anal on us fucking doing this shit. Oh, well, yep. There it is. Not doing anything to break the fucking law, so fuck them. How convenient. I gotta wait for the light, sir.
Stop. When
I
the light
gotta
turns green,
wait for the
go
light.
through and pull over.
Alright.
You can pull up now, it's fine.
No, I'm gonna wait for the light.
Yeah.
What the fuck did I do to get all this attention?
Just give me a ticket. Remind me of the speed, 45 in city, 90 highway.
Yes, sir. Sergeant Casey, LSPD, San Andreas State Police. Give your driver's license.
Oh my god.
Let me tell you something. If you're going to shoot a cop just because he pulls you over, you're going to get fucking banned next time you do that.
I'm sorry, I can't talk to you. I'm dead.
Copy. All right, Mr. Dead Guy. What's your name? All right, Mr. Passenger, what's your name? Don't want to talk either. All right.
Go fuck yourself is what I said.
Out of character, sir. You told me I can't talk if I'm dead. It's breaking the rules, so I'm not talking.
Yeah, no shit. So, like, you know, back to the point. This motherfucker's dead, and you're asking him to talk, and you're talking about breaking rules.
Yeah, you just told me to follow the rules. That's all I'm trying to do.
And that's what I mean, you know? Like, look at this fucking prick. He's just mad because his buddy got shot.
Just mad because the city fucking sucks.
Nah, the police department's a meme. Just keep dead. Don't break RP, man. Seriously. I just want to be able to roleplay to see him here, you know?
Oh, back to being in character. Oh, I'm dead.
Bro, what are you fucking waiting on, man? Like, do you need a doctor?
When I approach you and I say the next time you do that, which is RDM, I mean, you'll get banned for it. And then the guy's like, well, there's only two of us. There's only two police officers. Myself. No, there's not. Yeah, two of you, and yeah, you specifically. If you're going 74 and a 45. Oh. I didn't. You shot 117, not me, and I returned fire. Okay, not you, but your friend who was in the car shot 117. I returned fire. How? Yeah, when he escaped from our questioning and everything like that, because he ran out of the hospital and he hours ago. Well, if you didn't keep on doing crimes, you wouldn't get fucking arrested. How are we mad at you? You make it sound like we have a vendetta against you. We don't know who the hell's driving the car. No, okay. If someone pulls you over, and you just shoot them without any RP interaction or anything like that, that's what's called RDM, bud. No, it's not. If he pulled you over, which he did, he came up to your buddy's vehicle, said, "Hey, I'm 117. Let me talk." Oh yeah, all day, but each interaction is separate. Yeah, because we go on patrol. That's our job. Our job is to patrol the city. I have multiple witnesses, more than likely Mr. Easy here and Mr. Hill here, who can verify that I've been driving around. You make it sound like I was following you on purpose. I've been driving around, going to different areas.
No, I was the one personally that was spectating. Nobody else was. Yep. So I can tell you Tom wasn't particularly. Now the helicopter thing wasn't a big deal, dude. We told you we saw that in the city, right? Like that wasn't a problem. We're actually removing it right now, so it'll be gone. It just got removed. So after resets, that's gone. Yeah, we weren't mad about that either at all, bro.
Yeah, I wasn't mad about it.
Let's do this actually, guys, okay? So let's clear the scene up, okay? Let's hop into Discord. Let's have a civil discussion about it and talk there. So we're not ruining RP for anybody else within the city if they hear something. Does that make sense?
Cool? Are you cool with talking to us in Discord, bro? Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so just pop into one of the voice channels and we'll pull you up into our meeting channel. right? But I'm not going to ever give any information out, right? When I'm spectating people, because that's considered metagaming. I would never do that.
So when you guys came down the same street we were on, you just both happened to be at the same place at the
Hold
same time.
So police have, you guys were setting off speed traps. We have speed traps throughout the city.
The whole
so you guys
city.
were setting off. You guys were setting off speed traps, right? And that's why the police came that way. Now you guys were at the gun range. You were shooting, right? That sets off an alert through our MDT saying that there's a shooting. Now it's at the ammunition. So if you put 2 and 2 together, more than likely the police officer's not going to bother you for that.
Definitely.
Okay.
Which
So
we
if they
didn't.
do, yeah, and they didn't. No one came into the police station. No one contacted you guys because they probably put 2 and 2 together, thinking like, oh, and I wasn't listening to them.
Outside too, so they knew better. You know, like when we were at the ammunition, you guys were literally right there at the street level too.
Can I interject real quick? So when I was watching you, when Scunny came in, it was just me at first. I've spoken with you guys throughout the city. You know, I've RP with you guys. I actually like you guys. You know what I mean? I have nothing against you, seriously. And I know you guys don't know me worth shit, but I hope you believe that. Now, when I was watching you guys, I even said to Scunyon, we were watching, as soon as you shot off ammunitions, I said, they're going to get a call for that. I want to see how they handle that, right? Because you guys are completely fine to shoot off in the gun range, but it does send off an alert. Also, he called out the same thing, saying they're going 76 in a 45. Now they're setting off speed traps. And mind you, whether you believe it or not, we weren't talking to Tom. Tom wasn't even in Discord, okay? It was just me and Scunyon in meeting one, talking to each other, us two only. We did not relay any information. We were curious to see how these interactions are going to handle out. I know personally when I talked to some of you guys when you came into the Discord that you mentioned you were here to mess with Irish. That's fine, all right? As long as you guys didn't break any rules. I didn't give a fuck what you did.
Wait, hold on. Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
What are you referring to here?
So I was told by one of your guys. I don't think it's any of you two.
One of our guys. That's what I'm saying. Who's one of our guys?
You guys came in here with a group of like 3 or 4 people, right? That were at our mechanic. Yeah, that were at Easy's Alder the other night. We were all.
So to me, it's like only us two were on.
Okay, well, I was told by what's his actual character's name? In the city, and I thought, correct me if I'm wrong, man. You guys might not even be rocking with them, but I thought you guys were the ones that were at Easy's Alder the other night when we were giving you guys drugs and stuff, and we did the dealing in city and character, all that.
I had some drugs, but I don't know what locations are in the city, man. Like, I'm that green off the boat. Like, I joined 3 days ago with like 7 buddies, and me and him happened to be at the city at the same time. We were at Legion, and then we started doing our thing from there. Like, whatever the fuck led us to.
Yeah, so one of those guys you joined with said that you have a group of like 5 to 10 people that you guys somewhat hop around cities, but he said you were kind of digging at first, so you guys were like just checking it out and seeing what was going on. And he said originally he joined because he knows that the new Irish came here and they wanted to mess around with him RP wise, and because he played in a different city with him. I'm just relaying information. If it's wrong, then it's wrong. But I'm just telling you what I heard, right? So I was just making sure the interactions between you guys were clear and that you weren't going to cause any problems. But I wasn't going out of my way to look for a problem with you guys, not at all. That wasn't what was intended. Like
to clarify too. Like the only reason why I was in the Discord call with Nux is because he filled me in about the helicopter stuff earlier.
Yeah, which you guys didn't do anything wrong, man. You found it in the city. That was fine. We were discussing how we were going to remove it. We figured out a solution and we did that, but it's not until reset. That wasn't an issue. We weren't mad at you guys for that. We thought you did spawn it in.
If anything, it's clever.
Yeah, we made a big change that brought them back, and we were unaware of it. They only came back about 5 days ago, and we didn't realize they were back. So that was on our fault.
Like, you got to see it from our point of view. At least touching on the Irish thing, like at least the way I framed it initially, I was like, "What do you mean by that?" Because to me, it just sounds like we have a motive here. Like,
no,
here is joining the city and having a good time.
We're just trying to seek to understand. That's all.
Here,
yeah.
And, I ain't seen the kid in like 2 or 3 months. Granted, every interaction I've ever had with him has been bad, and like the cop just stated earlier when we were pulled over, it's just those 2 on duty, so I'm bound to run into the guy. But after 8 traffic stops and him being violent with us all night, I feel like it's warranted. I feel like it's warranted to a degree. I understand where you're coming from on the RDM side, but that's only from a certain perspective. From our perspective, it's like, okay, this is the 8th, 9th time this guy pulled us over. We have this on body cam. He trumped me up on charges earlier. This guy helped me out of that. Like, what am I going to do?
Yeah, he literally detained us earlier
because we were walking on the side of the road, and he said that we had just stolen a car and we crashed it, and
He
put us
accused us
both
of
in.
it.
Yeah, and we were literally like running down the sidewalk. I was going to the impound lot to get my car, because I'm not trying to steal a car. I'm trying to actually role play the game, and he detains us both outside of ammunition, and
Says there's not an impound lot there.
Yeah, it tells us there's not an impound lot across from the fucking car dealership, and then tells us that we just stole a car and he watched us crash it. And
The
all
only
this other
reason we
shit.
got away is because it despawned and shit.
Yeah.
It was like, bro, like you didn't catch us doing anything. You
I
just
have it all
wanted to
recorded. Like,
yeah,
Okay.
we both do.
Okay. I didn't know if you guys were in the Discord or not. I would really appreciate if that, like, when stuff like that happens, if you reach out to us, because it's not like we're on his side. We're not on anybody's side here. We are.
We're just trying.
If you think we are, and it sounds like we are, we're not. Like,
I'm gonna tell you right now too. I've corrected other admins on shit too, man. So
You
like,
just gotta really understand, guys. From our angle, we've been in here for 3 days, and it just seems like every cop is just like looking at us dirty. It feels like we're fucking getting in trouble for stupid shit, and then Casey always seems to be at the other end of the stick, no matter which cop we interact with.
yeah.
Like,
so I want you to keep this in consideration too, right? So when you're RPing in the city, and you do something that is illegal, it is a serious RP server, right? We're trying to. Most of the people that are on police try to keep it within that serious like role play. So if you do something that elicits criminal activity, like we're gonna try to respond to it. It's not necessarily like no one's trying to get we're not trying to target anybody, but if you specifically, right, just happen to be that person that we keep finding, it just is what it is,
Right
and
now,
that's why
with the
I said that,
population
like, your
so low, it's
yeah, and right now, like, your
tough.
consequences do have actions based on what you do.
But that's a whole
speed
other
traps-
RP situation.
and speed traps, you
None of
just
the
get a
shit you guys
ticket.
are doing, you guys are putting me in prison for shit you guys can't even prove. Like, I have a lot of these interactions on camera, and you guys are saying like this, that, and the other, and that's whatever. But the point being is, it's just you keep finding me in different places. Maybe I'm just like right in the popular spots, like Integrity, the hospital, Legion, the ammunition. Those are all popular spots, man. And I get that those are heavy cop spots, but it's like just because I'm in the area, don't mean I'm the dude. Half the time you guys are catching me, like I still ain't got a phone.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like I ain't doing nothing unless I see someone, and if I see someone, and like I gotta know if I know them, and if I don't know them, I'm not interacting with them.
Yeah.
Keep always running into the same cop. It makes me feel weary about shit, especially like when you're talking about us talking about being paranoid. It's because like we see this shit in the city chat. We're up in the helicopter. It seemed like we were always hearing sirens. And then magically you guys are always in patrol in the same areas, and we're catching all the shit in body cam. We're going over it, and we're going like, we're not crazy. We're both recording. Like I'm not trying to sound like an asshole here, but it's just like from our perspective, it just feels like we're always like, and I get the speed traps too, like how you could be right around every corner in some
Alex, if you want to elaborate too, because you're a criminal as well. I mean, I have a
I get arrested for bullshit too, man. I mean, I got pulled over for my tent. So like, and the thing is, like, right? So like, my group consists of 6 people. We take heat all the time since you guys came in. You guys been taking heat as well now, and to be fair, you guys have been actually pretty damn active. So you guys are we stay about 45, 50. They won't pull you over. Once you go into the 60s, 70s, they're going to pull you over and give you a ticket. That's all it is usually with speeding. Like, they're just going to citate you and be on your way. It's just a role play scene. It's an interaction for them, right? If you don't have doors on your car, because it's totaled, like, they're going to pull you over too. And,
like I wasn't one of you guys that I pulled over the other day for the fucking
like
door being off the Acura.
Little
one of you guys, right?
Is it the black car? Because I'm not good with cars and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's that black.
It's like little stuff like that. Like, you're not gonna get locked up for it, right? But it's just like, yo, I'll follow you to a mechanic shop. Yo, you're gonna get a citation for speeding, like things like that. Now when you're setting off speed traps, they can pretty much be in your area now, right? So I don't now. Granted, these false accusations that you're claiming, and you have body cam footage of it. I would love to see it, to be honest with you, because I wasn't watching the whole time. I started watching I watched at the helicopter incident, and then I stopped, and then I came back when one of you guys was running to Legion parking lot, I guess, to take out a car, and you saw Dom there. That's when I started watching again, and then we were fixing something with the telephone script, so people's heads started popping, and because text messages weren't working, so that's what was going on there. So I actually I guess people were pulling out their phone when I was spectating them, so my head was popping, and Yeah,
we'll get your phone stuff situated, man.
Yeah.
And because of the phone shit, that's what I mean. A lot of my clips are segmented, but for the most part, that's what I'm saying. I'm estimating around 8 to 10 interactions, all within like our time period in the server tonight. And like, it just irritates me because it's like out of all these interactions, a lot of them have been violent and not even on our end.
Okay. And you
when
know
you
what,
say
baby?
violent, what warrants violence? Like what happened?
Like shooting out in the middle of the street while I'm walking down Integrity Steps, and then you guys say that like I was involved with aiding and abetting a prison escape and all this shit.
Except that you were.
What?
You were.
What I'm saying is I was walking down Integrity Steps and you guys were popping off shots, and then you guys
We were okay. You're only telling half the story. I literally told you the other half of the story. So if you're gonna tell the whole story, at least tell it complete.
I'm telling what
I told you. What I'm told.
Shit, man. Like that's what I'm saying. Like you guys talk about
I have no reason to lie, man.
Well, you clearly do, man, because you're talking about shit that's a testimony that's not part of my Miranda rights. You read my Miranda rights like 10 minutes into the video, and then you try to use everything before that point against me.
Yeah, newsflash, I'm not the one that arrested you.
So what, that was Irish?
It was Irish. Yeah, we detained him.
It was Irish and another cop, and I thought it was you. But I guess it's
Yeah, I am the other cop.
Well, if it's you, then speak up, dude.
Did you literally not hear me talking the last like minute and a half?
All right, we were having a nice civil conversation until you started speaking up, so maybe you should just pipe it down a little bit.
All right, let's just chill out.
Let's just take a second, okay?
Yeah.
So after the interaction where you said we were popping off shots in the middle of the street, that was to stop the guy who got in the car after the gentleman who was dressed like Aaron Rodgers in the Aaron Rodgers jersey picked him up from the hospital and went down the street. We gave him multiple lawful orders to stop. Because we had to question him because he did escape from prison. His identity was verified and everything like that. The story that you in character told me had a lot of holes in it. That's why you got detained for questioning. So when that guy ran out of Pillbox and hopped in another car, we, in order to stop him, and he wasn't stopping, we started shooting. You happened to be right around the corner.
Give us a minute.
You didn't detain me before you popped off shots.
I detained you afterwards.
You detained me.
Like I said,
walking down the steps of Integrity. I wasn't even involved in your situation.
You literally came around the corner. If you have it on recording, I can prove it.
From Integrity.
Integrity Apartments, yeah.
That was right there, and you're talking about walking around the corner. I walked around those bushes.
Yeah, the corner, which is the separation between Integrity Plaza and Pillbox.
The gun chase that you guys are involved in. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, that's what don't add up to me.
Pure suspicion, other than reasonable evidence. Like, you don't have any evidence that he was involved at all. You're just going off your own suspicion. That's what he's trying.
Would you like me to tell you the whole story?
I'm sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'll start at the beginning. Okay, so went to Pillbox, and a guy in the Aaron Rodgers jersey was there, and I went to.
What's his name, dude?
Well,
I don't know. Didn't get his name. He was on the other side of the lobby.
Didn't even do an investigation.
Hey, hold on.
Like I said, I saw the guy. Anyway, so then I go into where what was his name? Shit. I can't remember the name. The guy I can't remember his name. The guy who 117 had sent to jail. And then I went back out in the lobby and I ran into you. I asked, hey, where's that other guy? You said, I don't know. And I said, okay, well, do you know the guy who's in the critical condition? And you said, yeah, you and your friend, who was the person in the jersey, were near the Vinewood sign, and you found him, and he had a broken leg, and you decided to bring him to Pillbox. And I asked you, why would you bring a stranger to Pillbox? And you said that you're just doing your job as, like a citizen or whatever. And I said, that's commendable. I understand, but you just have to be careful. So then I go back in there. I question the guy, some more, ask the doctor, what his prognosis is, everything like that. The guy then gets up and I say, sir, I have to ask you a few questions. If you could just hold on for a second. Around that time, 117 approached the Pillbox Hospital, and then I said, "Hey, he's running. We're going out the front door." He ran out the front door, hopped in the passenger seat of a red car that the guy in the Aaron Rodgers jersey was driving, and then sped away. Then we started shooting. Your own statement that you said is that you know the guy in the Aaron Rodgers jersey, but then when I questioned you, you said you didn't know who he was. That means that your story isn't holding up. So I started asking more questions. You started getting, for lack of better words, confrontational about it. So then we decided to detain you. Then you didn't want to talk about anything like that, which is very immature. We ran through the system. You've been convicted of other crimes in another city.
Well, here's my situation. I walk out of Integrity Apartments. I turn the corner. You guys are firing shots over my head. You ask me questions. I turn on my body cam. You guys talk to me for a few minutes. And then about around the 10-minute mark, you Miranderize me. You take me down to the station. You try to interrogate me for a bit, but then you really don't give a shit. You talk some shit around the corner, which I also hear. And then you come back around. You jail me for baiting and abetting and all this other shit like the other guy said on suspicion. And then at that point, we had more interactions later on throughout the night. So that's my end of the story. But I would see your body cam of it too, because obviously I'm recording it. He's recording it too. But I don't think he was recording our situation, being he wasn't in the scene that you're referring to.
I wasn't watching any of this, so I don't know.
Corner of when we were talking about. You're the only one that has that footage of what you're talking about. And I don't think you could back it up because you can't keep your story straight. I believe that this story started right here at the street corner. You're talking about talking to a doctor and shit. I don't believe you talked to a doctor in between talking to me 2 times.
Okay, that's fine. Would you like me to get Foxtail up in here? He can back up everything I just said.
I want to see the body cam of it, sir.
You want me to? I don't have it. I mean, I'm not going to record literally every single interaction.
Well, I have the tail end of our interaction. I have when Casey pulled up and you detained me, and 10 minutes later you read my Miranda rights. So I have that version of it.
Okay. All right. Would you guys mind giving us like 2 minutes so I can talk with these two?
Sure.
Thank you. Can you guys jump in the meeting too?
Yep.
You guys shouldn't get that. Yeah, I don't have it either.
Oh, he's talking about us. Give us a moment, guys. Thank you for your patience.
Oh, you're good, man. Low.
Dude, that guy is so fucking butthurt.
So, based on everything that happened, right? So the only thing that, honestly, like we're the most concerned about is the RDM, right? So I know you guys said you've had multiple interactions with police, right, throughout the cities, and you guys had your interactions at that time. But just to remind you guys again, too, like every RP scene that starts and ends, right, is that interaction. So, for example, when you guys got pulled over for the traffic stop, that's a brand new interaction. So what I'm saying is just make sure you guys are keeping your RP 100%, okay? Be mindful of the things and stuff. Like, so right now we're just going to give you a warning for it, okay? Anything going forward and stuff too. Hold on 1 second, okay?
All right.
Anything going forward and stuff too, okay? Like I said earlier, just as a reiteration, consequences do have actions. That's in this video game right now, which we're playing, which we all I'm sure are here just to enjoy and have a good time and relax. I know I enjoy coming home after, work and hanging out with my family and stuff like that. Like, this is my relaxation time after my wife and my daughter goes to bed. Okay. And I'm sure you guys treat it the same way, or you guys want to have fun. At the same time, right? Be mindful of like everything you do. Okay. Like, your consequences do have actions, right? I'm not here to make somebody's life a living hell while they're playing in the server. Okay. Like, if I'm playing as a police officer, I'm going to do my job as a police officer. If you guys are doing illicit activities as a criminal, you guys understand like those consequences do have actions. Okay. Whether that's speeding, whether that's shooting somebody, or anything illegal, right? Selling drugs, whatever it may be. That may create an RP scene. And that RP scene needs to play out fully. Okay. If you guys don't understand anything that we have in the server for rules, I highly always recommend give the server rules just a look over. Sorry, excuse me. Give the server rules a look over again. And if you guys have any questions about any of them too, like feel free to reach out to us. Like I said, like we want to do our best to be like helpful staff, friendly staff, like welcoming. And I think for the most part, like we really, really are like welcoming and helpful to people. So again, it's just a warning for now. but just be mindful of earlier. Does that all make sense?
Yeah.
I understand you guys are probably frustrated too in the moment with everything, and that's why I wanted a civil conversation and everything, because I know shit sucks sometimes, man. Like I have a criminal too, and like sometimes you just get fucking ate up. It happens. Or even like with another person, like shit happens.
No, it's not even about that, dude. Like, I think you're phrasing it wrong, or at least perceiving us wrong.
I'm not perceiving anybody wrong. I'm just right now. What I'm doing is I'm just warning. I'm just
yet of what we're talking about, and you're already like throwing us this warning, which I understand. You probably have to do it to both sides. I'm assuming. I would hope.
Oh, I do. I'm giving you guys the warning based on the RDM that I witnessed with the RP scene. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You were on scene, correct?
I was not on scene. I was actually just spectating you guys. Like I said, I came in because I was speaking to Nux. I did, yeah. I witnessed you guys, like I said, talking at in the car to the ammunition.
All right, so you witnessed the ammunition before we walked in?
No, we witnessed when you checked the gun. That like when you checked and fired the gun.
So here's like I said, like this at this point, like it's really not a discussion at this point based on what happened.
Well, I just want to know out of curiosity.
It's more.
Seems.
It's more like I said. It's more right now. Just it's a warning. Okay.
That's just happening.
Like nothing's happening, right? It's just a warning.
I
Okay.
get that, but I want to know how that is a thing, because if a cop is violent with you in one interaction, or at least trying to show violent intentions.
When the light turns, let's turn this to RP then, okay? So if you feel like, okay, a police officer in the city, right, like one of the San Andreas State police officers, is being, let's use police brutality, okay, for an example, okay? If you feel like that you're being harassed by a police officer, turn that into an RP scene. Take it to MRPD, take it to the high command at MRPD or San Andreas State Police Headquarters. Turn it into an RP scene. You know what I mean?
But what if everybody has been complicit that I've met?
Like other people, like I'm confused by what you mean by other complicit.
Well, here's the thing. Like I've been recording this whole time. Like I've been telling you guys, right?
And if you want to send us, if you do want to send us some footage, man, like what you're referencing, yeah, please send it.
Sending it, like I could stream this for you right now. I'd just be a matter of pulling up the folder and finding which particular one, because it's in chronological reverse. Like it'll be the newest one first, and then the second one, and so on and so forth.
Yeah,
I can show you probably about 15 minutes before the violent RP, whatever, or what is it called? I'm blanking out here. Random deathmatch? Yeah, random deathmatch. You guys are calling that a random deathmatch. I'm seeing that as this cop been harassing us all night, and I've been documenting it this whole time. Everybody I've been interacting with has just been complicit with just working on suspicion and just taking that as a word. And then I'm documenting this whole time. And as this interaction plays out, 10, 15 minutes later, we get pulled over again, and we're like, okay, we're done. Like, we got a weapons license for this purpose.
Yep. You guys got pulled over for doing 76 of the 45. That's why you guys got pulled over.
I understand. But this was just like 10, 15 minutes before this officer had a gun in our face on a street corner in front of ammunition before we had our pistol.
We felt like we were being harassed because everywhere
Yeah,
we went, there was cops. Like just
every single corner we turned.
Driving down the street, watching us do everything we were doing. Everywhere we went, there was cops. So it felt like, entrapment. It felt like we were being harassed.
We had 2 interactions with the cops in between the ammunition and the impound lot. Think about that for a moment.
Okay. Like I said, like anything that you guys do has a consequence within the city, right? With RP. And that's what I'm getting at.
And we
no one is being targeted.
Yeah, we have proof on camera that we were targeted though by one officer individually, because he pulled us over after we seen him be idle. We seen him on the police, like sitting right on the curb, and we have this repeat, both of us on body cam. He's sitting on the curb. He pulls out, goes towards the ammunition. We're going there anyway. We just got a weapons license. He just talked about having a car impounded, so we can't drive there. We had to walk there. We're walking to the ammunition. We're almost in front of the ammunition. We get stopped by this cop that we saw idle just not a moment ago, who accuses us of stealing a car, has us at gunpoint and all this other shit. This is before we even popped shots off, had a gun, anything. So to me, it's like he is definitely the one provoking the violent interactions. We have yet to be violent, quote unquote, with him, especially with a firearm, because we ain't possessed one.
So everything you're telling me to, like seems like it's within like character, it's within RP. Like I said, if you feel like something like that is happening to you, like turn it into an RP scene. Like that's as far as like that this conversation is gonna go for me.
It turned into a problem though, and I want to know when it turned into a problem because, like, to me, I just don't see when it added up to a problem.
I don't have an answer for you, man. Honestly.
Yeah, we're not trying to make it into a problem. Like we see both sides. Like we do see both sides here. That's why it's not like.
I just want to
what's
let you
up?
guys know something, man. That guy you got as a cop in your city is a toxic role player. He's literally crashed our other city. He fucking drew. He was one of the reasons that city went down in the fucking
Bring
ground.
that up, but fuck it, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, like he's doing it in this city too. He's a fucking toxic RPer, and he's gonna probably end up making this city go down in the fucking dirt too.
so we could
Just a
drop
little
one
warning.
salt at this guy.
Just a little
Like,
warning. I mean, like,
Well, I'll definitely keep whatever you're saying in my back pocket. Okay.
yeah, well, I put it in your
And
front
I
pocket.
appreciate you. What's up?
I put that in your front pocket, bud. Because it's serious shit. Like he fucked our entire last city up. You know what I mean?
Is that why you guys? Is that why you guys came here? Like to
It's
follow?
not why we came here. We just we just happened to be here at the same time he was. But it's just the fact that it's like, oh, here he is. And once he figured out that we were from the other city too, it's like it gives him kind of an incentive to fucking harass us more. You know what I mean? And that's how we felt. You know, and then yeah, why not? We're gonna fuck with him more now because oh well, he's in here. You know, so sure. But fucking, I'm just telling you right now, man. And he's a fucking manipulator, and he'll fucking tell you anything you want to fucking know, and he'll fucking suck up to you. And I watched him do it to fucking so many fucking people in the last city, man. And that city went fucking
It's not gonna work with me, man. None of that's gonna work with me.
It's working with you now.
It's not though. Because everything you're saying, right? I'm like acknowledging it, right? So I think you're thinking that on my end, but like I'm pretty sure nothing can tell you.
I gotta see him do wrong, man.
Yeah, and here's the thing too. Like I am probably I
spectate him too.
We have hours of footage compiled from our last city on that fucking guy, and a couple.
So I don't want to. All right, let's hold on. Let's stop. Okay. I'm not gonna start a witch hunt with anybody.
I'm not trying to do a witch hunt, man.
No,
I'm just
hold
letting
on.
You know, dude, that guy's gonna draw the city down on the fucking ground, dude.
I understand what you're saying. I hear you.
Anybody
I hear
in
you.
this city is gonna fucking leave because that guy's a toxic fuck.
Okay.
That's all I'm telling you, dude.
If we see him being toxic, he's.
I don't really care, man. As far as this shit goes, dude, I can go join another city. I could give a fuck. But I'm just letting you know that guy you got in your city is a toxic fuck, dude.
All right, and you know what? He's not invincible either, man. If we see him doing stuff wrong, he's gonna get the warning. He'll get banned as well. Absolutely, like no one's exempt, including staff.
It's saying just including staff as well, man. So like bottom line up front, man. Like at this point, like the conversation's done. I am taking into account everything that you're saying.
So
we're gonna monitor everything, okay? And we're gonna go from there. And as far as your comment about like if you so choose to stay or leave, that's your choice. We prefer you to stay. We like having you here. The interactions I've had with you so far have been good. We were just saying the other day, it's really nice to have you guys here. But I'm sorry that this all happened tonight. Going forward, like as a staff, like we're gonna keep an eye on like things like this, and we'll make sure things are happening the right way.
Just pick it up and sweep it underneath the rug, man. Have yourself a good night, guys.
All right, man.
an attorney. One will be provided to you by the state of San Andreas. Do you understand these rights as we've read them to you? You don't understand these rights?
You don't have to understand them. We read them to you.
We've read the rights. So we're gonna bring you downstairs.
All right. Well, don't commit Epstein there. Sir, I can bore you to death. I promise. I have quite a bit of knowledge about World of Warcraft.
Oh my god, I think I know you. I think I know you. You sound very familiar. Is this Chi-Chi? All right, let him sit here. Let him sit here.
Oh, that guy. Yeah. I remember. I was there very, very briefly. He was the passenger. Yeah. We heard the car go off. Yeah, we were literally right over there. And then we heard the horn going off, and then we go down there. There's nothing there. Check the back door. It was locked. The front one was not locked. And then 2 minutes goes by, and I see the guy jumping around out front. So I mean, he's definitely guilty of something, but we can't pin it on him. And him asking about the camera stuff, he knows that it's not gonna work because it's not something we have. I mean, we could bluff and say that we do have camera footage of it being him, and tell him that if he admits to it, that yeah, well, I mean, he's not going to have that leisure if we don't have any lawyers in the city. I mean, we've kept him here quite a long time, and it'd be a month in prison. He's looking at jail time and a fine. Oh, I used to do it all the time when I was a kid. Yeah. Yeah, see, you gotta get really good at lying. I was really good at it as a kid. You want a good example? Here, I'll tell you. It's a lie. You're gonna think I'm telling the truth. You look very nice today. All right, Jack. Here's the deal. I'm going to give you two options. You can identify yourself. We'll verify your identity, and we'll let you go. Or you can not identify yourself, and we will keep you in here and then send you to jail. The longer you don't identify yourself, the longer your sentence will be. Failure to identify and failure to listen to a lawful order. We ran through the system. You've been convicted of other crimes in another city. I'm not going to send you to prison just to send you to prison.
I'm tracking everything. Email. My chief sent me an email, man, so I do have to send you up north, okay? Don't drop the soap.
Thank the doctor, and then
But there was a guy in a Packers jersey. That's why I thought it was a.
There was a guy in the Packers jersey, right? So the gentleman in the Packers jersey was in the hospital. He was at the check-in station when I got there.
No, I think this was him.
Wait. Okay, so the guy in the Packers jersey, that car, was it left or right wheel drive?
It was a right wheel drive. It was right wheel.
Okay, so they are all together. So that means that this guy is connected with the guy in the Packers jersey. So yeah, we have every right to bring him in. That's like awesome, good police work.
Where's the fingerprints? Do you have a fingerprint scanner?
Anyway, sir. So I'm going to give you a few choices. You can tell me the truth, and you won't look at as much jail time, or you cannot tell me anything, and we can hold you here for 72 hours. You're right. If we did have anything, we would charge you, but we don't have anything on you other than the fact that you didn't tell us the truth. So what would you like to do? Is this, what's his name, Mr. Trickle? I think. Or I think it's someone else with the harmonica.
Is it Richard Trickle?
Richard Dick Trickle? Yeah, I think so.
Richard Trickle. We don't have a mugshot or anything, though. No priors.
All right, Sergeant Case, you want to go get his mugshot?
Sure. Do we want a fingerprint?
Yeah, I'll go. Yeah, well, I'll go with you.
All right. Hey, step back to the back wall, please. Face that for me.
Well, escaping the prisoner breakouts, failure to identify with the police officer, technically resisting, aiding and abetting of a convict, and disobeying a lawful order. Which, let's see here, it's going to be about 35 months in prison and an $11,000 charge. All right, Mr. Triggle, the last thing I say to everyone before I send them to prison, I hope you like prison food and penis.
Stop. Come over here. Come over here.
What am I being detained for, sir?
You guys just both ran out of that fucking stolen car. Are you kidding me?
No, we didn't.
No?
No.
I just watched you run out of it. That's why I turned around.
No, man, I was going to get my car out of impound.
You know where impound is?
Yeah, it's right down the street up there, across from the,
No, sir. Impound is at the police station.
No, it's right over there. I looked at it on the map.
No, sir.
Yeah, sir. You better drink that water.
I'm drinking it, don't worry. So, you guys telling me you didn't just crash the car when you were coming down 122 miles an hour?
No, honestly, sir, I was
right
just
in front of me.
Work and I was
you just
gonna get my
crashed
car.
it, totaled it. I don't know where it is now.
No,
but...
no. Why are you searching me, sir? Pretty sure
Because
it's
I suspect you of stealing a car and just going by me at 122 miles an hour before you crash into that SUV.
But you have no proof of that, sir.
I just watched you do it. Alright, you're gonna be getting cut loose, but it's only because the fucking car disappeared. You guys are lucky.
Alright. Alright, we'll keep it on the, we'll see what happens.
Not doing anything to break the fucking law, so fuck them. Yeah. Coming?
Yes, sir, Sergeant Casey, LSPD, excuse me, San Andreas State Police. Give your driver's license.